Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Phyzik Talks. That's right, not Phyzik Reviews. Basically, you guys may have noticed I've been uploading more reviews and movie-based stuff on my channel recently, and I'm really debating as to whether to start a whole new channel, because if I'll be real with you, I've lost a lot of subscribers recently, and I think that's because I've been uploading more reviews than anything. I'm not turning into a movie review channel. Don't worry about that. We're going to still be doing more commentary videos than anything. It's just that, I don't know, my mind's been at a bit of a block recently. I've not wanted to talk about Onision, and I've not wanted to talk about this and that, and I'd rather just talk about movies because I love doing that. I always love doing that. So that's why I've been doing that more. But I'm going to be going into trying to upload at least 4 times a week. I'll be doing more gameplay videos, more Patreon exclusive videos, all kinds of good stuff. So stick with me, there'll be more commentary videos coming, much like today. That's right, we're gonna kick it old school and do something I haven't done in quite a while, and that's to just dismantle some of Onision's stupid videos, like I used to do, you know, back in the day. We'd watch a video together, essentially. I'd rip it apart, we'd watch a bit more, I'd rip it apart, we'd watch a bit more. You know how it is. So, soon though, if you guys have seen the series called The Sinner, I'm going to be doing a big analysis on The Sinner because I've just finished watching series 1. I know I watched them the wrong way round because I didn't realise season 2 was season 2 and still I'd already started watching it. So yeah, that's coming up. I absolutely love the series, and it's going to be a discussion on how emotion is necessary for crime dramas to be effective. So let's get down to business, shall we? If you enjoyed today's video, please do leave it a like and subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. If you want to go a step further than that, I have a Patreon, by the way. Link is not that side. Link is over here, and it will always be over here, but it's also in the description. Basically, with my Patreon, there are several reward tiers, so depending on how much money you pledge, it depends on what you get in return. However, there are certain tiers where you can get Patreon exclusive content, so I make content only for Patreon. That's a lot of gaming videos. It's mainly gaming videos, but there's a whole catalogue of exclusive videos available to anyone that joins straight away, and I try to upload 2 or 3, maybe 4 gameplay videos in a month, or review videos as well, because people have been saying they want more of that. So yeah, there's oodles worth of content if you're willing to join. As well as that, my Twitter is there if you want to join that too. So let's get right down to business, shall we? Let's do it. So, the video we'll be looking at today is titled, I Need to Be a Better Dad and Husband. Except it's really mainly about how he needs to be a better YouTuber. There are so many aspects to this video, and we're going to be talking about some of them, but we're not really going to be talking about how he needs to be a better dad or a husband. One thing I will say though is, if you want to be a better dad, then you should probably just either stop YouTube altogether or find a different source, a different creative outlet, because your child will grow up, they will look on YouTube, they will obviously know that you're a YouTuber, they will go to your channel and see that you are despised by everyone, they will find out the horrible stuff you've done, and that'll be a whole mess, wouldn't you rather that didn't happen? I really feel like that's going to be such a big problem for you, but you know, it's your life. It would be great if you acted like I did with people like Eugenia Cooney and realised that it's her life, not yours. So, let's dive right in, see what we got here.
What am I supposed to be looking up here? What is this?
What? Nah, sorry.
I need to admit something, and this is something that is kind of first off, full disclosure, I'm making this video today because none of my other videos are getting monetized. So I figure I'll just out a vlog, and hopefully this one gets monetized, and if it doesn't, then I'm working for free, which is fine for now. I don't know what the I'm doing, but I'm fine.
Now that's interesting. I don't doubt that all his videos are getting demonetized, but if you look at the kind of videos that they are, it's weird that he would say that, because they don't look like the type of videos that would be demonetized, except for the fact that he's swearing repeatedly in this video. So there's a, you know, we're in a crappy situation, us YouTubers, and it's really unfair what YouTube is doing, but if you're not doing everything you can to make sure your videos are being monetized still, then you can't really complain about that because there are community guidelines and you do have to stick to them. Unfortunately, I'm not saying you should have to, it's just that you do have to. Although alternatively, his channel may just be blacklisted at this point from all the horrible stuff he's done. If you guys didn't realize, recently he had his whole channel shut down, which is uhohbro. I believe it was for hate speech and that kind of thing, and the channel was put back up within a day apparently. So I don't know. I just don't get YouTube sometimes.
It's essentially the last video that I ever planned to make about Eugenia Cooney. And when I say this, you know it's true because her name's not in the title. And that's the horrible thing about YouTube, and I want you guys to understand this.
No, I'm sorry, that doesn't mean anything. It just doesn't mean anything. You probably were just going to do a normal video, but wanted to mention Eugenia Cooney, and so you've said this little piece about how you know it's true because her name's not in the title, because the video is probably never going to be about her anyway. And you have such little to say about her in this video, which you do, you have nothing to say about her. So you thought you'd just add that little bit to make people think that you're going to be... And this is the problem, Onision. The whole point of this video is how you need to be a better person, but you're still being manipulative, and it's obvious. It's so obvious. That's why you can't do this anymore. You're not going to win by being a horribly manipulative person, because everyone at this point can see through it in an instant. It's ridiculous. And if you look at the likes this video has got, let's have a look. See, this video has 744 likes against 1,400 dislikes. People aren't being fooled by you anymore. People aren't being tricked by you. And Onision's got to the point where he's making a video, it's like 2 videos a day almost, because you look at one channel and he's doing a video every day, but then you realise he has multiple channels, and you go to the other channels and there are more videos on those channels. But apparently on his Onision channel, he's still re-uploading old content. So well done, that's really a great thing to do. That's going to get people back on your side.
YouTube is a big search engine, okay? And when you make a long video, like over 10 minutes, with someone else's name in the title, I mean, that's how Keemstar became famous. That's how a lot of people became famous, is by basically shitting on other human beings. And I've been doing this for a long time. I've been really shitty towards other human beings. I've defended Eugenia Cooney, but I've also insulted Eugenia Cooney. And I used Eugenia Cooney just like everyone uses everyone else, or most everyone uses everyone else, with names in the title.
Thank God you finally admitted to how you've been with Eugenia Cooney. However, one, I don't think you're being that sincere, because I doubt you realise what you've really done, or what you've really done wrong. I highly doubt you really understand that, because you don't understand her eating disorder. So how could you know what you've done wrong? You have no concept of anorexia or bulimia or other eating disorders. You don't understand them. You don't understand self-harm. You don't understand depression as a whole. So no, you don't realise how much you could damage her by doing the things you do. And as well as that, well done for just blaming everyone else as per usual, by saying that everyone uses everyone on YouTube. Anyone that puts anyone's name in the title is using them, or it's like, what? And in all honesty, like, yeah, I've done that a ton of times with you. Using your name in the title has been very beneficial towards my channel, so thanks for that. But it's not just that, and I'm not doing it to, like, you manipulate you or anything. I just like calling you out on your crap. It seems like a lot of other people enjoy watching that kind of stuff as well. So I don't mind doing it, and I have a great time doing these videos too. So you can't just shove the blame onto other people by saying, just because everyone else does it, that means I can do it too. Because you are one person that has done it in a horribly manipulative way, especially with the way you've used Eugenia Cooney. Recently, you've been terrible, repeating the same stuff over and over again just to manipulate a very, very ill girl into making you money. That's no good.
Sadly, that's how we bottom feeders survive. And there are a lot of bottom feeders. As you know, since I stopped doing this, my views have dropped dramatically. And in my opinion, this is perfectly fine. And the reason it's perfectly fine is because I'm tired of being a piece of...
Okay, fine. Well, I would love to just sit here and say, okay, I believe you. Hopefully you'll do that. But I can't, can I? Because who would? at this point. The amount of times you say, I'm going to be a better person, or the amount of times you very insincerely apologize about things, and it's quite clear that you're just saying it to get people on your side. It's like the boy who cried wolf in every single way. So, no, can't really trust you. Can't really trust you at all. Also, again, that's not really the main reason your views have dropped, is it? Like, people just hate watching your videos now because people hate the person that you are. Unfortunately, you've caused that to happen by being this person that you claim you hate now being. So we'll see how long it lasts. The problem is, Onision, your main concern is money, whether you like that or not. It is absolutely true. Look at, for example, you started that new channel and you were going to go under the label character. How long did that last? It lasted for seconds, because once you start a new channel, none of your crowd moved over there because all of your subs are inactive, as you can see by your views. So, because you couldn't make a fresh start quick enough, and it was a noble idea, starting a whole new channel and trying to get rid of the stigma that's attached to you. It was a fine thing doing that, but because your main priority is money, you gave up on that idea because you weren't pulling in enough money. You were even uploading nothing but old content onto this new channel, just recycling all your old crap onto this new channel in a desperate attempt to make money. So, how long will this last, is what I'm getting at here. And how long ago did you make the Shane Dawson documentary? That wasn't long ago at all, was it? When are you going to apologise to him? You don't take responsibility for any of your actions, so I don't see this working. I don't see this ever working until you really change some stuff. And the things you're saying in this video aren't making me think that you are going to change that much. Because, frankly, I know what you mean. I really know what you mean. This is why I've been doing more reviews than anything at the minute, because sometimes it gets to a point when you are kind of just doing a video because you know it will get you views and you get tired of doing that. Obviously, for a lot of people, this is how they make money. This is my income. This is my only job. So every now and again, I do something that I don't always want to do, and that's fine. Everyone in their jobs do things that they don't really want to do, but I'm not doing it with bad intentions. I'm still trying to call you out on your crap because I think it's important to do that. But yeah, I do get a bit tired of it because I want to talk about movies. I want to go into in-depth conversations about the art of filmmaking. But do people watch those videos? No, they goddamn don't. Because you're right, people do love to just watch other people on other people. People love to hate. They very much do. And sadly with YouTube, it's either this is the best thing ever or this is the worst thing ever. If you say, this thing's kind of alright, no one cares. No one wants to watch that. God damn it.
No, but I'm tired of using people for my own gain. I'm fine with taking a group of YouTubers and on them collectively, or just joking around collectively. It's funny just to people, right? So long as it's not personal. But the problem is that when you put someone's name in the title, it becomes very personal.
And when do you ever do that? When do you ever jokingly make videos on people? Is that what you think you do? Is that what you think those videos are with Shane Dawson? You know, where you were like comparing your weight to him? Do you think that was just a funny little joke or what? Because no. Every time you talk about another YouTuber, it's always in the most damaging and harmful way possible, because you're a relentless narcissist and a manipulator, and you don't understand people's boundaries, you don't understand right and wrong, you just go full on and to say these horrible things. So do you think you've been joking this whole time? Is that why you don't apologise to anyone? Because you think it's just a fun old joke? No! When do you ever do videos like that? Do you think the videos where you talk about the DDLG community are jokes? Do you think that's funny? Because yeah, it may be to you and some of your demented fans, but you're taking the out of something you don't understand once again, just for the sake of it. That's not really funny, is it?
And these Eugenia Cooney issues I could have discussed without personally going after her. I could have talked about anorexia in a mature, non-personal way. I could have talked about all these issues in a non-personal way.
No, you couldn't have done any of those things you just said. And you know why? Here is the reason why. You are the man that has made this tweet. You created that. You said that. So no, You can't do an interesting discussion on anorexia and how much it affects people's lives because you think the issue is something totally different to what it is, and you're horribly degrading to these people. No, you can't have a deep discussion about this at all. None of your videos on Eugenia Cooney have been for any purpose other than to say, I'm a decent guy, I'm a white knight, because I'm the only guy that's noticed these problems. No one else can see it, only me. I'm the only guy that's trying to help here, even though that's absolutely not true. You're one of the only people that are doing serious damage to her and trying to disrupt her life just to make yourself a bit of coin, which is really goddamn bad. That's not how you approach the issue. If you understood anorexia or mental issues in any way, you wouldn't approach them in the way that you do, by publicly making a deal about something just to point the finger at you saying, I'm a great guy for doing this. Jesus Christ.
But so many of us don't really care about not hurting feelings or not being a harasser of someone or even stalking someone. Like, we YouTubers consistently do terrible things on YouTube. We do terrible things on this site for the sake of making money.
You do this frequently. You frequently claim that most YouTubers are like terrible people, and you say, you know, I'm the most honest YouTuber, as if that's remotely true at all. I know so many small channels, friends of mine, good guys, I bully bullies, people like that. They're just decent people making a channel doing their thing. But you are a horrible scumbag manipulator. And yes, there are tons of terrible, horrible YouTubers, and quite a lot of the bigger channels are these people because they don't care about anyone else. They only want to gain wealth and fame on their own, without, no matter how many people they mess over in the process. So that's actually much like the wage gap, you know, the 1% compared to the rest. It's like a very small portion of YouTubers are really terrible, awful people, but the large majority of us are just people that want to make content and videos. So don't give us that. And you made a video recently about atheism and feminism and how you're stopping being an atheist because you don't want to be seen as someone that belittles Christians, even though what you're doing there is belittling atheists by saying that they degrade Christians. Like, all of them do that. So you don't get this whole, you know, stereotyping thing by the looks of it. Anyway, listen, I've already been talking for quite some time. I didn't really want to go into like huge depth on this. I just wanted to do a bit of my old kind of content. This is the thing. A lot of my older videos ended up being really long videos, and I think those become quite popular because YouTube favors longer videos. But that's because I go off on a rant. But I don't want to repeat myself. I want my content now to be more concise, well thought out videos as opposed to like longer, just all over the place videos. So that's my little piece on Onision. That's weird little rhyme I did there. If you enjoyed, please do leave it a like and subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. That video on the sinner will be coming up soon. If you see it gets released, please do check it out. I would love to get your support on that. Also, press the little notification bell thing so that you can always see when my videos are uploaded. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Take care. Goodbye.